I went to South by Southwest, and this is my experience of the top 20 musical acts that I saw. Okay, so this next band is named Flesh Juicer, and this is death metal, baby. This is like my shit. I'm gonna add just a little bit of context for Flesh Juicer. So this was day 3 of South by. My depression was hitting me really hard, and I was really fighting to be present and enjoy and push myself to still make the most of my time. I get emotional thinking about it because it was really tough. For those who have struggled with depression and other things that are similar, you know that it can completely take you over, and it's so hard to fight through. And just sending love to anybody that goes through that. So I just wanted to share that I was going through that the first 2 days of South by. And I really want to credit Flesh Juicer for pushing me out of my depression. And it really set me up to have such a present, joyful rest of my time at South by that only death metal can do for me. But no thumbs down, so I don't know why I keep doing that. Anyway, it's a thumbs up for me. I don't know why I did that. With Flesh Juicer, I got there 15 minutes before their set, so they were still setting up. Because I have been in bands before, I always enjoy watching that, just because all the years that I did it, I was always wondering what we look like when we're setting up. And it was already hurting my ears, right? Because of how loud it was. But because I love rock so much, because I love electric guitar and bass so much, I just fucking stood there. And then, yeah, this is me flexing that I'm front and center with 0 ear protection. Did I forget to say that? I had 0 ear protection. And I was just like, yep, here I am in the front. So they're from Taiwan, and I just could tell they looked like they were really cool people, like really sweet. But just because I know my metal folks, I was like, oh, you guys are about to rip it on stage. You guys are about to murder it on stage. And murder it they did. Yeah, as much as I already knew from the setup how bad my ears were gonna hurt, I stayed. So this is after they had the crowd do a mosh pit. This is just me rocking out. So after 20 minutes, I was headbanging, rocking out, loving their music, loving their stage presence. I started getting dizzy. And what I learned was I was so close to amplified electric guitar in death metal that I was fucking with the fluid in my ears responsible for balance. I was literally like, I can't stand anymore. I was not feeling good anymore. I was like feeling ill. That's how much I was ignoring my body signs. But I'm not mad at them. That's totally my fault. And I will say, I was so fucking scared that I lost some hearing. That the next morning, I kept doing these tests. So in case you're curious, a test that you could do is hold your fingers at arm's length and then rub your fingers together, and you should be able to hear that. And then I went to this expo the next day, and I had my loops in. Loops are a new kind of earplug that still allows you to hear music but protects your ears. And I said, I'm going to give my ears a break, and I'm going to keep these in even if I'm just watching a panel or a keynote speech. I need to give my ears a break. I was in line for something, and I was talking to a woman, and she could not understand me. And I was so scared that I lost my sense of hearing that I changed my speech because I couldn't hear anymore. So this is my little PSA. Wear ear protection, bring ear protection. Everyone should protect the hearing that they have. So yeah, that was my experience with Flesh Juicer. You all absolutely rock. Thank you for being the rockers that you are, and fucking metal, baby.